Alright, today we have here two things I want to review actually, since they're really not much to see of them. First of all, we've got this pickup, the Dean Markley Promag Plus single coil pickup that's just slide in, and it's just a really nice pickup, and I'll go into further detail in a few minutes. And here we have the Acoustic A20 20W Acoustic Amplifier. I have found legitimately nothing on the internet about this, and like there's no videos of it or anything, so I decided why not. Let's give it a run. So to start with, since we're going to be viewing both a pickup and an amp, I'll play the guitar without actually turning on the amp. Alright, those are good test bases. Now let's turn on the amplifier. You may hear a bit of a buzz. That's just because, I mean, it's an amplifier, and 90% of the time, whether you like it or not, there's going to be a buzz to an amplifier. That doesn't mean it's bad at all. That just means you can hear the electricity. So, to describe the Dean Markley pickup before I use it, it's really good, alright? It has one of the most natural sounds that I've ever heard. Because, like, $200 pickups aren't bad, but they pick up something and they slightly translate it to sound a bit different. It'll sound a little less natural. And you can tell it's an acoustic electric. It sort of takes the acoustic part out of playing acoustic guitar. That's just me. Some people like that sound, and that's okay. But if you like a really natural sound, like something you would get if you literally just mic'd your guitar, except a little more professional, and like kind of exactly what you hear unplugged, but amplified, well, then this is the pickup you want. So here we go. This is with no effects on. Zeppelin here. So that's like your normal. That's with no effects on, just, you know, some boosting. So let's talk about the amplifier now. This amplifier, to start with, it has 2 input jacks. So you can, you know, have one that's a guitar and then have one that's like a microphone. You can actually use it for like some actually pretty good like low events or like mid events. I mean, it's not something you would take to like a full-blown concert, I don't think. If you could, that'd be pretty awesome. But you have 2 input jacks, and you can play them both at the same time. Now, we have equalization, so you can boost these two, like the low bass. You can boost how high their frequencies goes, and you can boost it as much as you want. So if you want a little more bass and a little less treble, you can do that. The mid is the middle 2 strings, of course. So if you just want that, like if you want a good bit of middle, if there's something going on in the middle that you really enjoy and you want more people to hear that, you can boost that up too. And then of course we've got the treble knob, which just is these last 2 strings. They may work slightly differently, I'm not entirely sure, but that's what I get from testing it. We also have feedback elimination. So, you know, if you're getting feedback, if you're just like playing and going, and you're like, oh my gosh, there's feedback, you can try to eliminate the feedback. So if it's like you feel it's more on the bass side, you can take it down that way. If you feel it's more on the treble, you can take it down there. And like, it's just a bunch of feedback elimination. And then we have 2 effects, which you can turn on and off by these 2 buttons that are next to the knobs. We have chorus, which essentially it plays while you're playing. It'll kind of play a slightly different tuned sound at the same time, or at a little possibly slower rate or faster rate, depending on how you set it. When you turn the knob, you set the rate, and it just gives it the shimmering effect. Not so much a 12-string effect, but it also sounds really good with a 12-string. I'll probably upload a different video for that. And then we have reverb, which reverb kind of makes it sound like, instead of this kind of flat noise, it gives it a little more echo. So I'll show you, we'll start by showing off reverb. You notice how kind of lined that is, how it's just kind of like a straight line and it doesn't really echo? Alright, I've got reverb on all the way. Essentially what it does, it just makes you sound like you're playing in a larger environment, and it's really cool. Now let's turn on chorus. Alright, first we'll play it unchorused. Then we'll add chorus. that's the sound you can expect to hear. It also has an auxiliary port and a headphones port, and it's got stuff for messing with effects in the back. You can also switch from 115 volts to 230 volts, but that's only if you're in Europe. When you're playing in America, it's 115 volts. That's what you want to do. Anyway, the specific things to talk about is, you know, if you want to get this amplifier, in most guitar stores, it's $129. It's a really good amplifier, and I'm not going to say it's a starter amplifier. It's actually kind of a good middle section amplifier. It could be high level. It doesn't have like completely everything, and it's good for pretty good sized shows. And this D Markley pickup, you can get it at Guitar Center for like $50, or you can order it from Amazon for $36. And it's great if you just want a really natural sound, just a really exactly what you're hearing unplugged but amplified. It has a 15-foot cable, and it's just really nice. It's a really nice pickup, I have to say. It also works really well with 12 string, surprisingly. I didn't think it was going to work well with my 12 string, but I tested it out, and it just sounds amazing. So I'll just end this with one last sound test for you guys to enjoy. And this just sounds really funny. I don't think anybody will ever do it, but let's flick the chorus on all the way. Sounds really wicked. Exactly the best chorus sound. This is the good range. The guitar I'm using in this, for the record, is a Fender CD60 with Ernie Ball strings. Really nice. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this helped you. Get one good look at the pickup, and that's it. Have a great day.